I already fought my brother, broke this hand, broke my right hand in a fight with him. Panel Swim Shop, Lexington, parking lot, right before the Man of War Swim Conference, and right before I went back to Owensboro and saw Casablanca right before I left for CA. And when I would talk to him on the phone in CA that first year, those were some of the best conversations I had with him. And when he started talking about Ryan um, partying at Iowa, then I stopped talking to him. And I found Doc Grace, I called it Doc Grace. I found it out there. And that changed my whole life. I believed in grace and mercy and what the Lutherans were trying to say. And I just fully accepted Jesus as my Savior and felt it in my heart, felt real love in my heart. And I had never felt that before because of OCD and everything for my whole life. And as soon as that happened, then everything intruded on my life. Ryan, Kevin, all of it, you know, just took over and like intruded on that Doc Grace that I found. And I had to respond. I had to get to the bottom of, okay, what is this really? What is my life really? What am I looking into on YouTube? What am I doing with my real life? School and everything, and then swimming. And then what is my family? What is my goal for a job? And I really wanted to be a garbage man out there. That's what I wanted to do. I liked the Mexican green trucks. I thought they were cool. And I thought gardening was cool. I was into all that and I wanted to do that. And I didn't because I was too focused on getting ready for the next school year. And that's what threw me off. I should have just gotten a job that I could hold down instead of coaching swimming, and then move forward and been on my own so that I could, not be dependent on my family. So that's where I messed up. And my brother, he went on to masters and or grad school, and he got a job in Lexington. Like everything worked out, and I respect him for that. And I respect him for getting a full ride to college in Kentucky. And everything on the surface is as like John the Baptist, like he's done everything right, and then you look at, okay, what's this adder that's been doing all these things that we don't see from him on the surface? And I can't go off of that. I can't just say, okay, let's fight again. Like, I can't do that. I have to believe in Doc Grace. I have to believe in mercy and grace in my heart. And I love my brother. It's not about fighting him. And the fight was never me anyway. The writings were I was Paris. I was the Hiddekel, the Paris. I was supposed to have all of what I was into when I was younger was building things and construct. I was good at that. I was supposed to be Hiddekel, like construction. And like he was supposed to get in a fight with Tyr. Not Rudy, not any of these guys. Tyr in California. In California. Like it's over and done. It's over and done with. Now, with the flux capacitor, with my loop that I've run around Las Vegas, let's hope we have it. I'm doing the best I can do. This isn't about getting in a fight. The fight was for a specific time in Jesus's life, in Tyr's life, and in BHB's life that was meant for ego. We done past it. We're way past it. We're way past it, man. Like, I mean, it's to the point now I virtually have no ego. I don't even have an ego. I'm a complete loser. Like I have no ego to go off of. Like I've been whittled down to nothing. Like that's the point we're at now. The ego is my life. I'm the representation of that fight. I'm the symbol of it. The fight in CA, Jesus' writings, I'm the symbol. I'm like Batman. I carry that as my cross. It doesn't have to happen again. That's who I am. My life right now is that. My buried treasure is from my fight with Tyr. My fight with Tyr. I'm a symbol of the whole thing. And I was never supposed to be part of it. There was no writing of me. I wasn't in the scrolls. I was Hiddekel. That's who I was. That's Paris. And from Troy. Okay? Like,